I actually have makes this week, and this is Friday Sews. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. Welcome. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and if you enjoy this video, hit the like button. This is Friday Sews, and Friday Sews is a hashtag that was started by Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room. And it's been a while. I haven't had much sewing to talk about, but this time I actually do. So I decided I need some long sleeves. I think I talked about this already. And I whipped up 2 long sleeve tops. One of them I left in the closet in the other room. And one of them I have right here on Patsy, which I'll show you in a second. For now, first, what I'm wearing is my Love Notions Laundry Day tee. I'm not going to stand up, but you've seen it before. Made with this double brush poly from Joann's. Can you see Kitty's face? It's warm today. I have that blanket there because it was so cold, and it goes from 38 one day to 50 something Fahrenheit the next day. And it's really warm and it's rainy today. That's why I didn't bother with the hair. Sorry. There would be no point. It would just be a big poof by the end of the day. Plus it was so warm. Ugh. Once I get used to fall, I'm in fall. I don't want any warm weather. I'm sorry. It's just how it is. But anyway, that's what I'm wearing. And I'm keeping my arm down because I had 2 vaccines. And I don't know if it's the Band-Aid or the shot, but I have 2 welts across my arm and it's swollen. So one sleeve is tighter than the other. Maybe you can tell. But anyway, I don't look very muscular. I just look swollen. So, what did I make? I will have to use a picture. I think I said that already. There was something else. I don't remember. But I made, I don't even have the pattern. Where is it? I made the Itch to Stitch Bella Vista top. And first thing I did was I was reading the instructions, and it says, you know, since it's so loose, go with your bust measurement and go with, I think it said the smaller size. So I did what it said the first time. And then, I don't know if you'll see it in the pictures, but the finished product, I know the flowy tops, the swing tops are supposed to be a little shorter. But I can't have that. Not with my, just no. So it was short. I wore it for a day to work and it's fine. Just can't get caught in a breeze. The sleeves were, I must have cut them just right because they were perfect length. And of course, when I measured, their neckband looked like it was going to be too short. So I made it a little bit longer. Well, I didn't have to stretch it as much because I made it too long. And I even did the calculation, the measurement, and I must have did 90%, and I probably should have done 85% because it was a really stretchy, it's right here. It was a really stretchy double brush poly. So I could have done 85%. Needless to say, it has a couple of little gappy spots. Plus it also had, which I could have used, markings because this top has 2 seams down the front and it had markings on the neck to match those, but I just did the usual way where you quarter the neckband, you quarter the neckline. And so it fits. And I love the detail. And I love the color. This color, I just love this color. I don't know why, just love it. But it just wasn't quite right. So I said, well, let me do some pivot and slide. I was feeling like, because I didn't adjust for the bust and I didn't do what I usually do, which is the high bust measurement and then grade out or pivot and slide, I went by what the pattern said. So I felt like because I didn't do anything up here, that's what was making it too short, because it was, and that's if you ever do a full bust adjustment, you'll notice the front gets longer. So, and that's to accommodate for all the fullness that it's adjusting for. So I did the pivot and slide. See, this is the neckband. It's half of it, but it still looks kind of short. I don't know. And, well, first, I had lengthened it by 1/2 inch. And that just, because it's a 3/4 inch hem, I guess that just wasn't going to do it. So then I did, at the lengthen, shorten line on the back, I lengthened it by 1 1/4 inches because I measured with the top on and how long I actually wanted it to be, plus the hem. So I think that's all I did with the back. See here on the back, I only added just a teeny weeny bit right in here. This is where I lengthened and shortened first on this one. And on the other one, I did the slide method. As long as they were, I made sure they were the same length. But see, I added just a little bit more up here and down here. Not that it needed more down here, but, and that's that. And then, sorry for the noise. I just attached this. Well, I lengthened this one here. And then this is the middle piece, and I attached it when I did the pivot and slide. So because it goes over here, and I was pivoting and sliding over there. So I didn't do anything here. But you can see it added more here. Don't mind I'm horrible at tracing. That's all that is. And then I just did the slide, and it adds to the bottom. I don't know what the difference is. Why? Do you add to the bottom? Do you add to the middle? Either way, it all worked out. I was doing it in a sweater knit, the sweater knit that I got from Lara. Stop making noise. From Sewing Up Style. Thank you, Lara. And I was worried about the neckband because sweater knit stretches differently and curls, and I figured it wasn't going to be as stretchy as double brush poly, so I did 90% of the neckline, and it was basically 1/4 inch longer than the pattern piece. But now let me push you over here. Whoa! So we can see. And if you can, I don't know if you can see this, but I will take a picture. I will put it on. Maybe do I have time to put it on now? I gotta go to work soon. But you can see it's not, I'll show you the other one too. The other one, you can see little gapes. This is flat, and when I put it on, it's flat. I don't know if you can see these. I even top stitched them. It doesn't call for that in the pattern. And I don't know about you, serge seams. I noticed from a few color block tops that I have, they need to be top stitched because otherwise you can feel them. And I don't like that. So the only thing is I haven't tried it on. I really want to try it on. I tried it on, and the sleeves were, oh, let's see if I can reach it. This much too long. Don't mind all the threads. I was using it for a sample. I had to cut this much off the sleeves, and then I hemmed them. And I don't like hemmed sleeves. Oh, I'm so picky. They just look, I don't know. But anyway, now they look too short. So I haven't put it on since then. And then I hemmed the bottom with, I did them both with a double needle, but the bottom just looks better. But when I tried it on before the hem, it hung perfectly. It was just long enough, and it's actually a teeny bit longer in the front. I don't think you can tell though, because the back is flat. And I love it. And I love that it has it's basically a t-shirt, a sweater, but with some nice detailing that gives it a little bit of shape. And then it's swingy. So it's comfortable. And this one, this pattern, I haven't even cut out that pattern piece. I might just do that to fix the neckline of the other one. It has a cowl neck, and it's like a big drapey cowl. And I didn't have enough with this to do it. I looked at how much is required, and I didn't have enough. Even once I cut out the pieces, I checked to see if I had enough to do the pieces for the cowl, and I did not. So that's fine. The sweater is warm enough that I wore yesterday my sweater with a cowl because I finally turned the heat on at work. So I might just take the neckband off the other one and put the cowl, make a cowl out of it, or just tighten the neckband just because if I feel fine up here and it's short, the only time you're going to see it is not while I'm sitting at my desk. So nobody sees me anyway. So that's that. I made 2 tops and I'm so proud. And I didn't mean to make it an extended review. I don't usually review patterns, but it was something new to me. I don't know if I've done itch to stitch before. And other than that, I think I like the directions. Other than me following that part that I shouldn't have, because I should know better. I need it smaller up here, bigger here, So I shouldn't have followed the directions there, but the rest of the instructions for the pattern making are pretty good. And it's so easy and basic. I've color blocked before, and knit tops are so easy that, I didn't like, I don't know if you'll see it in my picture of the other top. The shoulders had a little pucker like I had to fix on this shirt. So before I cut out this fabric, I did a little skim off the top of the sleeve piece. And you can see here, can you see? Turn. They don't really pucker that much. I don't know, they were puckering a little bit right at the shoulder and the sleeve where they meet. It was doing a little bit of this. But I'll put pictures of that, and I'll try this on, and hopefully maybe I can do a twirl, but I just can't do it right now because I gotta go. That's my makes. And for plans, I started to work on, I was going to make wide leg trousers. These ones right here. And then I was going to do pivot and slide. And I was reading the book, and I was starting to mark everything and measure everything. And then I was reading all the steps. You have to put it, I would have had to use like 3 long sheets of worksheet paper, and I wasn't quite sure. They look so wide, and I'm going from wearing leggings all the time. They just look really, really wide. So I was like, I don't know, and I'm all nervous. And then I remembered I have the Sabrina Slims, not even cut out yet. And I'm not sure if they have a couple of different bottoms, if you can maybe make them a little wider than skin tight. And I thought, well, I know there is a step-by-step pants fitting book for these, which I have, and there's probably a video on these. So I said, well, why don't I do these? Because my next pants or trousers, jeans, are going to be the crescendo jeans. So the only problem is I don't have the fabric for these. I don't have any Ponte. So I will study up on it, and I'll prep the pattern, and maybe in the meantime I'll get the fabric. I did have the fabric for the wide leg. I was just going to use black double brush poly, which is all I seem to have. But I will prep the pattern and I will get ready. And if I don't have the fabric yet, I'll move on to the crescendo. So it's going to be a lot of pattern prepping. I just want to make a pair of, because I put away my, oh, that's not my hair. That's the thing over there. I put away my Allegro capris that I was making because I don't need capris right now. So I didn't finish them. So I need to make some trousers. That's my goal. And for life, I'm gonna be late if I don't go. Wait, is that? Oh yeah, I gotta leave. So not much is going on. Work is fine. It's new, but it's fine. Doing half as much work as I used to do, so it's a little getting used to. And I'm making more time to sew at night. And that's about it. Anyway, that's it for now. Let me know in the comments if you've done this top and if you like it. And just ideas on pants for work. And what's on your sewing table. Okay. I'll try to get back next week and tell you my progress on my pants. And I still have not prepped bags for my dice game, but that's coming. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.